Hello, everyone. Shahara here. I'm so excited because this is October 15th, and that means that at the end of this month, October 31st, will be 12 months on this journey, 1 year on my Sisterlocks journey, and I'm elated. I'm excited. It's been a really great journey thus far. So I wanted to pop in here because I know it's been a while since I posted. The last video that I posted is the 6 months video, and that 6 months video I posted very late. So thank you all for your patience. But it's been going well throughout this process. And I've been working on some business things and everything. So that's why I wasn't able to get on here to post. But I'm so excited because I'm about to have 1 year. On October 13th, 2023, and I'm doing this because I'll watch this 5 years from now and get to hear this scoop and see all the details. But October 13th, 2023 is when I got a retie. So I get a retie anywhere from 4 to 6 weeks. This retie, I guess it was probably like a 6 weeks retie because the last retie was September 1st and then October 13th. And that was due to scheduling and just trying to get into my Loctician. Some cool things have happened. I actually, it was like Let's Journey's YouTube channel. If you guys follow her, she has, I believe her name is Destiny, and she has really cool YouTube channel where she actually focuses on her sister locks, but then she also is a flight attendant and a nail tech. Like, she does a lot of different things. But the cool thing that happened is I'm in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and I know she's a airline flight attendant for American Airlines, I believe. So she probably comes in through Dallas because they have a huge hub out here. I think this is their base, I believe, American Airlines. But I was in a Trader Joe's, I would say probably back in May or June. And this woman walks around me with her cart, and then she says, nice sister locks. I like your hair. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And I look up at her. I'm like, oh, wait, oh my gosh, you're someone. And then she turns around and everything. And I'm like, you are the lady from YouTube. And at the time, I couldn't necessarily remember her YouTube channel name, but it was pretty cool to be able to recognize her. And so she told me that she was in town, she liked my locks, and so she said sometimes when she's in town, she needs to get a Loctician. So she asked me who my Loctician was, and my Loctician told me that they did communicate. I'm not sure if anything ended up happening where she goes to her anymore, or even started going to her when she's in town. But I just thought that was pretty cool to get that kind of compliment. One of the things I will say, and I'll do a year-long post, but just to kind of capstone like the whole year and talk about what the experience has been like. But one of the things I'll say is that in August, I participated in a woman's event where I have a book, so I sell a book, and so I was selling this book for financial empowerment, and somebody was telling me that or people were noticing my hair, and I had just gotten a retie, and they were like, your hair looks really nice. So it took me, honestly, guys, it took me a while before people started complimenting my hair. So it took a while. I always thought it looked nice, but I think people don't know what that is. And then when you have fine or thin sister locks, it's just hit or miss, I guess, with people in terms of what they're thinking. But you just got to be strong in what you have and enjoy the journey, enjoy what you have, because I like it, and that's all that matters, right? So, but now, I'm getting that extra validation from other folks. But like I said, I've been enjoying it. I really like it. I like everything that's going on. I'll do a review here, and then I'll show you guys some pictures at the end So it's starting to hang on the shoulders now. So that's pretty cool. There was a time when, when it just wouldn't hang on the shoulders, because the sides had been cut off, and it takes a while for my sides. So they're coming in, So I have this thing, I think I might have talked about it before, where my hair grows slower on the sides. And I knew that from being in a loose natural, where I was getting my wash and go and doing curly cuts. And so with the curly cut, we didn't cut this very much at all, because it takes so long for it to catch up with the back. And the back hangs and grows. I don't know if it grows any faster, but it's a different texture hair, so it definitely hangs more. But as you guys can see, it's starting to be able to hang on my shoulders now, or, without me doing much, like without me making it come on my shoulders. It actually will stay if I did put it on there, if I did, make it come on there. But I'm really excited about it. My loctician said that there are some that are locking now, which is pretty cool to go through that and see how that's working. I still have some curly ends, as you can see. Like, there's ends that are still curly. There's ends that I feel like, that they're locking, like certain ends, like they're starting to lock up a little bit more. I'm just trying to see. But she said even in the September, when I went in September, she was like, oh, we're seeing some stuff. We're seeing some things lock. Now I still got the little loop-de-loops on my hair. I think in a perfect world, I would love this to just all be smooth. But we all have different journeys with how our hair works, because we all have different types of hair, and they do so many different things. So like I said, just enjoying the journey. And I did lose half of a couple of locks on my edges here. I will say my edges, when I used to get perms, relaxers, and when I had my loose natural, my edges would always like break off or something. And I thought, I don't know what I would think it is, but there might be something to that. So we're just going to observe it. Because now I'm just like, there was one that was like really long. They were growing, and then all of a sudden it just fizzled off. Like the end of it just came off of it. And so I saved it. I don't have it for the video, but I saved it for my loctician. And she said, okay, we're going to have to watch that. And it all happened within like a week of each other. So it happened 2 times. And I think this one is a very similar situation, where it feels very similar, where you see this kind of bunching up right there. See that bunching up there, that thickness there, and then right here, it's not that thick. And I'm gonna watch it, because I have a feeling it's gonna do the same thing, where this part on will just be like, okay, we're just gonna fall off. So it's really interesting, and it's only happening right here. So we're just gonna observe and see what that's about. I do have these, and I'm like, what is that? Like, this was always short when I was, like I said, a loose natural. I always had like a short pieces here. And I wonder if those are going to try to break off. I don't know. So I just try to blend them in, but sometimes they get on my nerves, because they'll pop up. Like they'll just pop up. And so I have to kind of be mindful to make sure that like these little pieces don't just pop up on their own and look out of place. So that's some of the things that I've been dealing with. But other than that, like I said, I just try to blend it back in. I have not tried a bunch of different hairstyles. I'm still just kind of doing like a little pin up on the side here. I would love to get a little bit more creative with my hairstyles. But I think the beauty of being on this Sisterlock journey is the simplicity of it. I think it's like, it's just mind blowing to me that all I do is wash my hair with a clarifying shampoo. And all these years, all my life, I've always used some type of product. You know, back in the day, it was grease. I mean, we even use some Vaseline sometimes. You know, it's just interesting that now all I'm doing is the Sisterlock shampoo. Like, that's it. I didn't know our hair could do that. So I think it's amazing when you have the black hair, you know, African hair, kinky, curly, coily hair, what it can do, and the varieties. We don't have to just stick with one method. So so that's pretty exciting. And yeah, so anyway, I'm digging it. I'm digging my hair. I will do a 360 and then I'll leave some pictures because I did a photo shoot back in September. And so I'll leave some pictures so you can see that, but I'll just kind of show you I guess my parts and let you see what's going on here. I always do my hair to the side as opposed to down the middle. I never really liked down the middle for me. Right now it's not trained to be down the middle, but I don't know, maybe it's something to try out, right? Since I only do like one side, but yeah, I'd have to tie it up overnight if I did that probably because my hair is trained to go to one side. And then, yeah, so the parts, I think they look good. I mean, I'm not really sure. I think my hair looks really neat right now. Like I said, this is a fresh retie, but I love it anyway. Like, it gets pretty frizzy when I, even during a regular in between reties. I did wash my hair between the last thing. So I'm definitely able to wash more and not have it unravel. These side pieces, they always unravel. I don't know when they're gonna lock, guys. I don't know when they're gonna lock. There's these pieces here to the side, my little side burn thing. So but yeah, there was a point where I was having some flaking and that went away. She said it probably would, it most likely would. It was just more like maybe my scalp detoxing. That's what she considered it to be. And because I don't have flakes, so I'm like, what is that? So but I don't have it anymore. I drink water, I hydrate, you know, I eat water fruits like melons, pineapple. So I'm very big on that kind of stuff. So it was just interesting that there was some flaking going on. So that's I don't see that anymore in my scalp. I do see a little bit of flaking like right after I wash it. And I don't know if it's the shampoo. Like right around my edges, but then it goes away. So I don't know if it's the shampoo drying out my scalp or something, or drying my skin out like in the edges, but literally all I do is shampoo it and I don't do anything else, you know, just shampoo it. So I'm amazed. So anyway, I'll go around and let's do a view of see what's going on here, but it's starting to fill out. Like, I feel like it's starting to look fuller. But it always looks fuller when I wash it because my hair curls up. So yeah, so I figured let me just go around. You can see how that looks. See that? And the length, there's some length there. Yep. We got this. See the parts here. Yeah, so I'm pleased. I am pleased. It's interesting. This one here is interesting. It is like, you know, like right up until here. You see that going on? That's that thickness and then the thinness. She did have to combine. She said a few of them. I'll tell you guys that, and I see if I can find it. But I noticed it and I was like, did you have to combine something? She said, yeah, they were growing in pretty thin. And she said, over time, we'll just cut off one of them. So I thought it was pretty interesting. See how that is pretty thick, but hopefully I can find it. Wish I would have gone on here and videotaped beforehand or found it. But it's over in this area. I have like a combined one. And so eventually, it'll get cut off. But hopefully, maybe the next video I can maybe rubber band it with something, point it out rather than do this. Well, thanks everyone. That was fun. Thanks so much for watching. It cut off, so I wanted to show you some pictures of my hair during that phase between the last video and now. So these are various pictures at the hair salon or at the Loctician. It's just been an amazing journey thus far. I'm looking forward to sharing my latest video of my 1 year, as well as the days leading up to my 2 year. So this is 2023. But these are the various pictures. I got my makeup done one time for some pictures for business. But this was October 2023. And these are just pictures that you're seeing of the progress that's been made. Thanks again. Please like and share and comment.